Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the 1.16 patch notes, everything you need to know about this pretty big update because there is a lot of stuff to cover. Weapon tuning updates, multiplayer updates, blackout updates, and zombies updates. So we're going to cover all that in today's video. If you guys could smack a like on this thing, I'd very much appreciate that. It only takes half a second. Smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, let's get right into it. So, this update delivers a new round of weapon tuning across multiplayer, blackout, and zombies, with changes adapted for each mode and select console-only updates to certain SMGs. While many of these tuning updates apply to ADS speeds and extended damage ranges, there's one change our sniper community will be happy to hear about. The Paladin HB50's magazine size has increased from 5 to 6, no need for extended mags. Hit up the patch notes below to see which weapons have been updated across all modes, blah blah blah. We'll cover all that in a second. But speaking of weapons, we've also added a free weapon crate that guarantees a Mark II signature weapon, granting plus 25% extra XP per kill, plus 2 free reserve items. Visit the black market on PS4 to claim yours before jumping into the next match. So basically, they're giving away those sort of free signature weapons and on PS4 right now, and that's where a lot of this stuff will come out next week for Xbox, right? Even though the updates do happen today because of their DLC exclusivity. I think that's the right word to say, and all that different stuff. All right, let's go down and let's go into the multiplayer, and let's talk about the multiplayer, what we want to know. What was the weapon tuning, what has happened, and all that sort of stuff. First of all, game modes, bare bones. We all know about Bare Bones. Bare Bones is a new feature playlist on PS4 right now. No specialists, special issue, gear, or operator mods. Equipment is single use with no cooldown. Spawn select disabled. Both playlists include TDM and DOM. Core and hardcore playlists available in featured category. As far as the changes that are happening to zombies, I will show up on the screen. As far as me, I'm not the biggest zombie player myself, so I'll just show the changes up on the screen and let you guys that do play zombies and care about it read through and find what you want. Next, Blackout Homewrecker melee weapon now available in contraband stashes, but the main thing that we care about off of this update is the significant weapon changes. So we'll go through some of the other stuff, which is that in general, we have the free weapon crate, we have the weapon tuning pass, we have the reactive camos. They reduce the potential max amount of flinch while not aiming down the sights. They have fixes and improvements for theater, paint shop, and IU issues, stability and bug fixes in multiplayer, world, league hug, and zombies. For multiplayer, bare bones game modes are live in core and hardcore on PS4 right now. Ricochet friendly fire rules added to all hardcore modes. XP rewards increased for several medal events. I talked about the Ricochet rules, how it works yesterday. Increased score for collecting an enemy dog tag and kill confirmed to 100, which is absolutely huge. And gameplay improvements for various specialist care package and tactical masks. So, okay, let's go down to the multiplayer and let's talk about the stuff that the following updates are live on PS4 and Xbox One with PC to follow. So these are the weapon changes that are live as of right now in PS4 and Xbox One. Submachine guns. The Cordite, increased sprint out speed, extended 5-shot range from 2.5 to 4 meters, console only. So it's a nice little change to the Cordite. The Daemon 3XB, extended 6-shot range from 8 meters to 11.5 meters. The MX9, increased ADS outspeed, increased sprint out speed. The Spitfire, extended 6-shot range from 7 meters to 7.5 meters, so very, very small. Such a tiny buff to the Spitfire. SOG increased sprint out speed. The Switchblade X9 increased magazine size from 26 to 30. Players now spawn with 3 extra magazines instead of 2. So some significant buffs to almost all of the SMGs across that way, and basically changing what they can do by increasing their sprint out speeds, making it so you have a better ADS out speed, and extending your 5-shot ranges, your 6-shot ranges, your magazine sizes, you know, just some tiny changes to the SMGs that I don't think these will be the most game-breaking changes, but we'll have to wait and see. The MX9, I think, could be some nice significant changes. Next is assault rifles. The KN57 extended the 4-shot range from 16 to 17 meters, so 1 meter increase there. But then they extended the 5-shot range from 46 to 57 meters. So some significant buffs for the KN57, which was honestly already a very, very good weapon in this game, and I think these changes will make it match up a little bit more fairly to the map Maddox than even before. Next, with tactical rifles, we have the ABR 223. They increased the ADS in speed. The ammo increased from 30 to 36. They extended the 4-shot range from 32 meters to 38 meters. So some really honestly significant changes to the ABR. The ammo being increased from 30 to 36 is huge. Increased ADS in speed and extended 4-shot range. All pretty big changes, I would say. Next, with the sniper rifles, Paladin, we increased the mag size from 5 to 6 and reduced the reload speed. The SDM with an increased fire rate. As far as pistols, we have changes across the whole pistol category. RK7 Garrison increased damage, now takes 1 less bullet to kill at all ranges. The Mozu, they extended the 3-shot range from 19 meters to 24 meters. They extended the 4-shot range from 25 to 32, and the 5-shot range from 32 to 38. And the Strife, they increased the fire rate. So some significant changes when it comes to all that sort of stuff. Game modes, kill confirmed, increased score for collecting an enemy dog tag and kill confirmed to 100. Search and destroy addressed an issue where spectating and search and destroy could cause team colors to be displayed incorrectly, and an issue with heist as well. Now, they also increased your XP awarded for different stuff. For killing score streaks, or for score streak kills, when your score streaks get a kill, you're now going to be getting more XP off of that. For killing the K9 unit, for an ice pick shutdown, for destroying an RC car, for killing a SWAT team unit, and for the forward position medal. So a little bit of boost when it comes to that. And next we have specialists. A few changes here with specialists and with perks. Very small changes, but we'll talk about them. The Nomad, they added pathing and spawning improvements for the Nomad's K9 unit. The K9 unit now properly takes damage from razor wire, and with Outrider, players hit by a fully charged Sparrow shot will now properly hear the impact sound of the bolt. As far as changes to perks, Tactical Mask, players with Tactical Mask who have been downed by an enemy Tempest no longer chained to teammates after the Tempest status effect wears off. So a significant, not significant, but a small significant buff, I would say, to Tactical Mask. And then some other changes. Next was with the World League Hub. Basically what they did with that, they added ranks 21 to 30 with league play, and players in the top 5 will now be labeled as top 5 instead of top 10 in their league play event results screen. So some changes around that. Next, we have blackout weapon tuning. So the stuff that I talked about earlier was of course for multiplayer, but there was also weapon tuning for zombies and weapon tuning for blackout. So the weapon tuning for zombies, I'll show up on the screen right now. You zombie players, this was changed on, I think, PS4 and Xbox, and coming later to PC. I think that's how it works. But this is the changes for zombies that we have right there. Definitely pretty significant. And then when it comes down to more with blackout, because I think blackout people are going to really care about it as well, and I'm someone that does play blackout from time to time. So with blackout, what they did is, one thing with the map is they reduced the glare intensity when looking toward the sun in the blackout map, which was nice. Zero's EMP disruptor grenade can now be found in the blackout map. And for the weapon tuning, with the Cordite, the MX9, the SOG, the Switchblade, they did pretty similar changes. The Cordite increased sprint out speed, MX9 increased ADS outspeed, increased sprint out speed, SOG increased sprint out speed, and the Switchblade increased magazine size from 26 to 30. With the sniper rifle, SDM increased fire rate, and the RK7 increased damage, 1 less bullet to kill at all ranges, and the Strife increased fire rate. So honestly, I think the RK7 got some pretty significant buffs off of this, regardless of the mode, regardless if it is multiplayer or if it is blackout. And as far as the crate that you get, the free weapon crate, it guarantees 2 Mark II weapons plus 2 other items, which are not duplicate protected. So it's basically not clear why they are releasing this for all the PS4 users, but most likely it'll come up on the other platforms in a week, and maybe this has to do with the backlash based on the St. Patrick's Day Shamrock and all event. So overall on this update, seems pretty good, significant, and I guess it was a pretty big update overall because it did include weapon tuning. So whenever there's weapon tuning, it usually is considered quite a big update. I think that this update is nice, and we're still waiting on new contraband streams, different stuff like that, but this update did provide some new content as of right now, and some new stuff in the reserve, some new Mark II, different things like that, I think. And the weapon tuning is the main part of this update, though, the new game modes and the stuff around that, which I know certain people definitely do care about. Because the thing with this game is that, like, the core aspect, the core gameplay of this game, it's not bad. I'd say it's good. It really is good. It's not that bad. And the thing is that it's all about the updates and how they update and supply content and keep this game fresh. Because Call of Duty isn't like, you know, the way that the games that it's competing against nowadays, you know, things like Apex, like Fortnite, these games are constantly dropping content. It's not like back in the old days where Call of Duty could drop their 4 map packs, and that was actually, they had some of the most content in the video game industry, Call of Duty, or I don't know about some of the most, but definitely in the shooting gaming industry, first-person shooters, they had so much crazy content. Of course, Fortnite being a third person, Apex first person, but you guys know what I mean. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like if you guys made it to the end of the video. I'd very much appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts on these patch notes down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and that's about it, guys. Drop a like, subscribe, and also one other thing I need to mention is that there is a new DLC weapon, which is the Warhammer, which is included in basically a bundle. The way they did the Warhammer with the bundle is very, very interesting. So what they did with it is they put a triple play bundle in the black market, and it did contain some stuff around supply drops, which were helpful, and it also did contain the Warhammer, and they were selling it for around 30 bucks or 28 bucks. It came with the home wrecker, or what, it's not called the Warhammer, I guess, it's called the home wrecker melee weapon, the weapon crate, 10 tiers plus 10 reserve crates. So it's not a horrible deal, but it's $30. You see what they do is they put one thing that they think people care about, and they match it with a bunch of other stuff, trying to get people to buy it as sort of like a package deal. So that's in the shop if people want to buy it, or if you don't want to buy it, save your money. That's what I would say, because it's 30 bucks. At the end of the day, it's a melee weapon anyway. So honestly, I'm not more interested in the melee weapon. I'm more interested in the crates and the weapon crate. Thanks for watching, guys. Though, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.